After Darks are back. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is great. These events were actually planned in 2020, but of course things happened and they didn't go, but they are bringing them back. I'm really excited. Let's dig in and see what all this is about. So first, all of these events go from 8 p.m. to midnight, and these tickets will let you get into the parks early at 5 p.m. This is all for Disneyland parks only. Now I should also say that all of these events will have unlimited downloads for Disney Photo Pass. There's going to be specific food for each of these, and also keepsakes like maps and other little trinkets that will go along with each of these events. First up is the Sweethearts Night event, and that's going to go February 1st, 3rd, 8th, 10th, and 14th of 2022. Ticket price starts at $114, and the tickets go on sale December 9th. Go check out Disneyland.com for more information. This event is going to have a fireworks extravaganza, dancing, food, character meet and greets. All the characters are going to be specifically like couples and things like that for the Valentine's Sweethearts Night. Next event up is the Villains Night, and that's for March 8th and 10th. The tickets start at $119 per person, and the tickets go on sale January 11th. So the Villains Night is stating that there's going to be the Cauldron, which is, it says, watch the all-star outlaws dance and sing their way through this riff-raff love and review. So I don't know what that's going to be, but it sounds pretty cool. There's also going to be some singing. It says now sing, and it says find your voice and sing along. So I don't know if there's going to be karaoke, but that would be pretty cool to do karaoke at Disneyland. There's also going to be themed foods and character meet and greets and things like that at this Villains Night. They're also encouraging you to dress up. So as love the Sweethearts Night, dress up like the Disney couples. For villains, and for Star Wars, dress like Star Wars characters. So that's really cool too. They're encouraging you to do that. But there are rules, so you want to check that out on the website. And last but not least is Star Wars Night, and those tickets go from May 3rd, 4th, and the 27th. The tickets are a little different. They go from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., which Disneyland will let you into the parks at 6 p.m. Tickets go on sale January 11th, starting at $134. All right, now with this event states that there will be a Star Wars fireworks spectacular. That sounds pretty cool. There's also going to be character meet and greets, a dance party, lots of different photo op areas, and they're going to have after-hours access to those rides that are over in Galaxy's Edge, so check that out too. There's also going to be themed merchandise area, themed foods, so this looks like a pretty cool thing. And they state that there's going to be, you enter in through the Tomorrowland and go into the Galaxy's Edge areas, but it also sounds like there's going to be other parts of Disneyland that are going to be open for this event too, not just stuck in Batuu. So that sounds good too. And to finish this all up, it looks like Disneyland is letting you exchange your tickets from the 2020 events for this 2022 events. There are just some specific details. You're going to want to check that out on the website if this pertains to you. Specifically, what I'm noticing right now is for Villains Night, you can only exchange your tickets for March 3rd and March 8th. And for the Star Wars Night, you can only exchange tickets for May 3rd and May 4th. All other nights, there's a lot of specific things and how you exchange it. There's phone numbers that you have to call. I'll put all the links here below. A quick little update when you're talking about exchanging your tickets for the After Darks from 2020 to the 2022. You can use it on the other specific days that it doesn't say that I mentioned a little earlier. The only thing is you have to pay a little bit more money for those more high demand days. So the big question is which one are you going to go to? Are you going to go to the Sweethearts? Are you going to go to the Villains? Are you going to go to Star Wars? Or two of them or all three of them? Let me know down below. And I'm going to be talking about this with Nancy, obviously. And I know she's going to be like, oh no, more events. I'm going to be like, yeah. So I just had a Disney follower give a good point. They asked if Disneyland was going to close early on the After Dark events. Yes, they will. The DCA will still be open on the normal operating hours. It's here, friends. Genie Plus is here. So let me help you break this down. There's actually two parts to this Genie Disney thing going on here. There's Disney Genie, and then there's Disney Genie Plus. Let me explain the difference. So let's look at Disney Genie. This is free for everybody. This is basically where you get that personal assistant. So let's say whether you go all the time or this is your first time going, you're going to put everything into Disney Genie that you want to do, and then it'll basically encapsulate all that you want to do through a time frame. And if rides come up that you want to do that are better time frames, they'll actually pop up and say, hey, you should go now, versus when it was scheduled to go. So that's what I like about this first part. Now, Disney Genie Plus, this is what everybody's talking about. This is what gets all the hoopla, because this is where it's $20 a day, and you basically get unlimited photo, and you get to ride all these different rides. You have to lock in at certain times, and then once you go through that ride, you can lock in again. It's a big ebb and flow. It's very much like Max Pass was, if you remember that back in 2019 and before that. So that's where the payment comes in. And like I said, I like this for the unlimited photos, if you like those attractions or those character pictures. But the rides, that's where people start to get a little wonky, and they go out pretty fast, the lightning lanes. Now, there is an a la carte that goes along with this, whether you've paid the $20 or you're just using the Disney Genie for free, and that is web shooters on DCA side, and there's Rise of the Resistance on the Disneyland side. The only thing about that is you can only ride those like once a day or up to 2. So you can do web shooters, I believe, twice, and that's it, or you can do Rise of the Resistance twice. Either way, it's limited to once. So I hope that helps you out, just understanding a little bit about Disney Genie and Disney Genie Plus and the a la carte area. And if you have any other questions, please let me know, because we're all learning. This is going to be a brand new thing starting December 8th on our phones. So if someone were to ask me, would I pay $20 for the Disney Genie Plus? I probably wouldn't. I'm just not really a huge ride fan, and the way that I've heard that it works right now currently, you pick a ride in the morning, but by the afternoon there's still nothing left, and then you just basically waste your money. I would use that for the $20 if I knew I was going into the Disneyland parks with a intent to use it for the photo opportunities. If I knew I was going to be going on a lot of rides that had that opportunity, plus a lot of the other photo opportunities around the parks, that's what I would use it for. Because just downloading one photo from Disney, it costs about that same price just for one. So why not just do it for all the unlimited photos? So in the end, when it comes to Disney Genie, I think I'm going to like that idea. Now, I'm an avid Disneyland goer. I go weekly, and of course, I know that park inside and out. I am the map. I tell people what they should and should not do, but I think it would be interesting to see how Disney would tell me how I should enjoy the day when I pop in the different attractions and events and things like that. Especially, too, if I'm on one side of the park and I'm not really paying attention to the attractions, and all of a sudden Disney says, hey, now is a better time to ride that than what I told you at the beginning, or versus what I would have thought. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to flow. But in the end, with the $20, I don't think I'm going to pay all the extra stuff just to go on all those different rides. I've stated that before in the past. So let me know what you guys think. Have you used Disney Genie before over at Walt Disney World, and now you're excited that it's over here? Or what are your thoughts? Are you going to use it? Are you going to pay the extra $20? Or are you going to do the a la carte to get the Web Slingers or the Rise of the Resistance over in Disneyland? Let me know. I'm curious to see what everybody's saying. I've heard some Disney pals already state their thoughts on this. I've also seen other social media people talking about what they've had the experience of over at Walt Disney World. And of course, hit the like and subscribe button and all the other YouTube-y buttons, but don't hit the uncool down button, because that's just uncool. All the views that these videos get on my channel create ad money, and that ad money goes to people inside and outside the Disneyland parks. Seriously, I give away 100% of the ad money, and I think right now, as of right now, we've already generated probably about almost $25. So, it's not a lot, but we're generating more and more, and the more likes and the more subscribes, the more stuff gets passed out. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the parks later on.